Flosstube. We're the real Housewives of Cross Stitch. I'm Priscilla.
And I'm Chelsea.
And this is Ronnie.
And Cash.
And we're here to talk to you about our stitching this week.
First up, to everyone making yard sauce, thank you so much, and thank you for tagging us. Some people talked about it in their Flosstube, so Legacy Knits, Donna Ray at Flannel Jammies Farm, Basic Stitches, and Heidi Cran at Stitching 1/2, thank you. And all the other hundreds of people making yard sauce, I think that it is awesome. Somebody asked what it should look like when it comes out of the oven.
Brownish.
Old and crusty is what I'll say. If you get a little burnt crisps on top, it's
That's
burnt,
perfect.
Right? Yeah, it adds to the depth of the flavor. So don't worry, it won't taste burnt. Just keep it in there until it's brown on top. All right, over to questions. Oh, and she posted her lemon chicken recipe earlier this week with the white sauce. She couldn't post it this weekend because she had a whole hoop to do with Instagram, but it's fixed. No worries. You're all good.
Yeah, that was a nightmare.
She was very upset.
Yes, I actually cried.
Just because she's put so much hard work, and you know that's kind of her timeline, kind of her scrapbook, so to say, of what
for
she
somebody
enjoys.
to come and try to steal it, that was bad.
All right. Judy wanted to know, what is Fancy Floss and where do you get it? So Fancy Floss is a nickname that I coined for anything that's not DMC. So it's over-dyed threads that are typically variegated, like Classic Colorworks, Weeks Dye Works, Gentle Arts, Color and Cotton, Victorian Motto threads. Any of those that I've forgotten, you can't get them at like Joann's, Michael's, Hobby Lobby.
Right.
They're through
A needlework shop.
Right,
Yeah.
needlework shop or brick and mortar
Online.
or online.
And the threads, like when you use them, one color turns into making it look like you've used 3 or 4 colors in that area because they have some variegation to them.
Yep.
It's nice.
Janet, on October 31st, are you stitching her dress straight across or round to look like fabric?
I'm going down.
Up and down. Oh, and it looks good. Yeah.
It looks old.
Julie, she grows her own pumpkins. Why don't you?
I don't have a big enough yard. She's got a big yard. I only have a half an acre, and I got a lot of stuff planted. And for me to grow 100 pumpkins, it would take up every bit of garden, every bit of flower bed, every bit of everything probably. So
Yeah, so I inadvertently have some gourds going. Last year I had a few pumpkins, so I throw my pumpkins. What I don't give to the chickens, I give just to my compost pile, and so I have a few that are growing in there. But it's a tradition for our family to go and pick pumpkins and throw them in the back of the SUV, as many as you can. So I would never replace growing them with that.
have been growing so many years that when we started going, it was $25 to fill your car.
Yeah, now
And I had a $5 coupon the first year, and so that made it 20.
Now it is not that much. I think it's up to 70.
Yeah, or 80.
Yeah. What number are we on? We're on number 59, Priscilla.
Sorry.
Kim, what size clothing does
Unpopular.
Please. It's your husband. Or either that or like LA Tan.
Yeah.
They have deals going on. Or Joann Fabrics. Kim, what size clothing does Cash wear and what's he weigh now? So the last time we went to the doctor was the 13th of August, and he weighed 11 pounds 7 ounces. He's grown significantly since then, I think. He's in 6-month clothing.
He still fits in some 3 months, but
But the feeties, like, they're stretching it real tight in his little beefy chest. And we go on the 13th of September for his 2-month checkup. And he gets shots. Okay. Andrea, have you tried co-sleeping? I had said that he was up a lot last week. He's doing better this week, but no, I haven't done co-sleeping. He has slept in my bed a few times. Yes, I try to make sure that he goes in his bassinet though once he's fallen asleep, because I want him to be easy once he goes into his crib when he's 42 years old.
you don't want to be sleeping with him when he's 4 and he's got a big old head just knocking into you. Not that I know from experience, but
Prescott's feet go into your face. He sleeps like my nephew, her grandson, sleeps horizontally in the bed and just has to kick everyone out of the bed. Okay. McLan, is there a Classic Colorworks Floss of the Month Club? So Priscilla has been talking about her seasons of fancy floss that she really likes. Needle Case Goodies does packages of those that you could do as kind of a floss club. Or what I mentioned last week was Trisha at 3 All Threads. Classic Colorworks, is one of her nest egg brands that you could choose. Classic Colorworks. She carries 5 or 6 different brands that you could choose from. Okay.
And I think Gulf Coast Stitches, I think she does Classic Colorworks too, but I think she does multiple, I think she does all the fancy flosses in one bunch.
Oh, okay. Can you wash pieces with Classic Colorworks? I don't think they're thread fast.
No, I don't think they're color fast.
Color fast.
And if you use any hand-dyed fabrics, most of those aren't color fast either. We don't wash anything we stitch, so we just make
slap
sure
it on.
we wash our slap it on.
Cecilia,
Wash our hands is what I was trying to say.
Any tips for putting together a 3-tiered tray? Yours always looks so full.
I love it to be full, so I try to stuff as much as I possibly can. I just did my fall one last night. It looks so pretty. But
for the home tour, her favorite part for me to film is always the 3-tiered tray. We always have to film like 6 or 7 times for me to get it just right, because that is her absolute favorite thing that she decorates.
Mm-hmm. I love it.
Okay, so what kind of things?
Everything is my favorite. I love my hut.
Yeah, well, yeah.
But I like to use a lot of garlands in there, and I do have one greenery garland in the bottom that's in there all the time, so that gives me some height. I use cups upside down to give me height. I use
like
stacks of saucers. You can get that kind of stuff at the Goodwill to give you height in there so that you have all different levels.
And you do plain colors so that they last throughout the season, so then you're just stuffing the seasonal pieces in there.
And fall is so good because there's all the fall leaves picks and fall flower picks that you can just stuff in there.
Little pumpkins.
Yeah.
Sunflowers. Okay. Teresa, do you have to use a lap stand for punch needle, or can you just use the 7 and 10 inch hoops?
I think you can use the hoops, but for us, when we were discussing doing it, it was easier for us because we could just sit it on a counter or on our lap or whatever and punch.
Yeah, we're not used to stitch. We stitch in hand, so we're not used to using a hoop in the first place.
And then we would have to hold it, right?
Yeah, you'd have to hold it. So this I can put on my lap, or like I said, I put it on my dresser, I wear him, and I just rock back and forth, and I can stand and do it. But the tension that creates, I think, is better.
And just
than
make sure
holding
that you
it.
get the good hoop that has the lip that locks, because otherwise
your fabric comes out and it's a mess.
yeah, and it's not stiff enough and all that.
Amy loves toads. Do you grow zinnias from seeds, and what time of year do you plant them?
Yes, I do grow from seeds. Usually I plant
Direct
them
sow.
Mother's Day weekend, right? And this year, because we were getting a fence, I couldn't, so I didn't plant mine until either the first or second week of June.
And she's still got gobs of zinnias.
Oh,
so
they're so pretty right now.
she does Miracle Grow. We both Miracle Grow. You do more frequently than me on
I
your
try
flowers.
to do every week to 10 days.
She does. You don't do that in your vegetable garden, just your just your flowers. Then Lisa, she lives in a suburb of Milwaukee. Any cross stitch stores that you'd recommend her to go to?
The only one that I know of that would be reasonably close would be Winthrop Harbor, Black Cat Stitchery, but there is one in Madison, so I don't know how far that is from Milwaukee. What is that, Lynn's?
Lynn's of Madison.
Spring Green, Wisconsin, there's supposed to be that, what is that one called? Country Sampler?
Yeah.
But we've never been there.
Janice, with all the cooking you do, are you Italian?
Half.
You can tell by my hairy arms. Shan Rose, where do I post pictures to Priscilla if I want her to see my finishes? So this week we have actually made a Real Housewives of Cross Stitch email. So the Real Housewives of Cross Stitch at gmail.com.
It's listed below.
So if you don't have Instagram, you don't have Facebook where you can tag us easily, then you can just email us your finishes. Somebody already did, and we can see them if you'd like to show us, and anything.
Or tag us on Instagram.
Yep, or Facebook, however you want to do it. Okay, Laura Love. Oh, this is funny. Okay, so Laura Love put in that her grandpa had a monkey, and he would steal sips of her grandpa's beer and climb the curtains when he was drunk. But that also gave him diarrhea, so he'd be running around the house. So I thought that was a hysterical story. I was cracking up so much. So Gary the monkey has been replaced with the drunk monkey. People want pictures of your monkey.
I would have to dig them up, but hopefully there are some.
I'll look today. It's a gloomy, overcast day, so if you see that our lighting isn't great, it's raining and nasty out.
Yeah, what a Labor Day weekend, right?
We were going to film the garden tour this past week, but it rained, stormed, her sunflowers were knocked over for a lot of it. I mean,
Yes.
our flowers need it.
Next week.
Our water bill needs it, but not the tour. All right. Sarah, do you have reasons for specific start dates, like with stitchalongs and other starts that you do? No, Mom just goes like this. Okay, we're going to start it this way.
I always want to do it as soon as possible. No, but Stitch Mania, that was when I did 31 starts, so those all occurred then. And then if I want to start something, I start it. I started 2 new things this week.
So did I, because you were starting something new. I was like, oh, well, I get to celebrate as well. Stephanie, have you always picked 1,000,000 pumpkins?
Yes, we have gone for so long that the first time we went, it was $20.
Remember
so.
that Suburban that we were talking about that pulled the bush out of that got stuck in the pumpkin patch as well.
Mm-hmm. And then another time when we
loaded
went,
up with pumpkins. It was full of pumpkins and it was stuck.
Another time that we went, my husband was out of town. I went with the boys, and we had left all the doors and back trunk open when we went to leave, and my Suburban wouldn't start. The battery had died. So
There's just lots of memories in that pumpkin patch. We will not give that up.
And a lot of them drove for the first time in the pumpkin patch.
My stepdad would let us drive.
Mm-hmm.
That poor Suburban. You had 2 Suburbans, didn't you?
Right.
A green one and a black one. Oh, poor thing. Ornamental Joy. They want to know, have you finished it? And
No,
you
I have
changed
not.
the colors. When you fully finish it, will you post your color changes?
Those color changes should already be on my Facebook page and my Instagram. I finished it right after Christmas last year.
Okay. Sandra, when you do punch needle, do you use 3 or 6 strands of floss?
3.
I've used 3 as well. Threads that bind, the one that I'm working on, said to use 6. I wasn't that brave. So I just used 3.
It would be harder to do it, wouldn't it?
I don't know. I just used 3. My mom told me to, so Priscilla made me do it.
I started with 2 because that was what the chart I was working on, the cow. And I don't know if it was because I was new, but I didn't think it looked as good as 3, so I added another strand.
It didn't give her the coverage that she was still learning how to do the rows really tight. So, okay, that's all the questions I have this week.
Okay.
Previous finishes?
Yep. So I'm starting my fall decorating, and this is Prairie Schoolers Seasons, and that's the autumn, and this hangs on my hutch in my kitchen, and I love it. And then the Seasons in Chalk Fall, and this was in Just Cross Stitch magazine, and this is my collaboration with Kathy at Hands On Design. And I wish I was showing you the new chalk on the farm, but probably next week. So this was in Just Cross Stitch magazine in 2016. And then last week we talked about the Halloween Seasons in Chalk, and it's just called Halloween. So this was in the 2016 special Halloween edition. And then this will go on that chalkboard the chalkboard that I just showed you.
And then also in the magazine it shows that you could do it on...
Yeah. On white and use black for the lettering.
I don't know what I'm showing, so I'm just going to show you the picture from far away. But I think it would be really cool on some different kinds of fabric where you're able to write boo in black instead of the white. So another option.
Of the black,
Yep, another option for you.
And this fabric was from Garibaldi's, I think. They have an Etsy shop and they have an eBay shop, and they dye fabrics, and this was their fabric that looks like chalk.
And that's Monaco? Okay. All right, there you go. Do you have finishes to show this week or just mine?
I have finishes, but you go ahead.
Okay. So PC Queen Bee, all of you said Mother was right. I know. We filled in the black on the bee. She put it on one of the oval wreaths that she got at... Where'd we get it? Michael's.
And then the sunflowers came from Hobby Lobby. It's so pretty.
Black and gray homespun.
It's like a plaid.
Mounted on sticky board.
And this is from the Chalk on the Farm Queen Bee Flower Farm, and this is a signed portion. Wait till you see the fall one.
It's very cute. I'm excited for it. And then this one we just posted yesterday. This I had finished when I was pregnant, I believe. This is Threadwork Primitives, Jack in the Hat. So this was a really quick stitch. If you're a new cross stitcher, I recommend her patterns as well because they're in color. And so the chart is really easy to read.
A washer and a magnet so that if she wants to, she can change it out for fall.
Yeah, because
I
this
did
board
a
is
twine
very
bow
fall.
and then a yo-yo out of a really cute homespun.
Some people were asking if the board came like this. Yes, it came like this. It was from Walmart. So go buy them so we can't find another one quick.
I need one.
She had this and then she kindly gave it to me. And then another one. So this was another one I finished. We showed you last week the summer portion that now this goes off and goes into my hutch drawer where I display it. And this is the Autumn Smalls by Lizzie Kate. What'd you do to it?
I
Can't remember.
mounted a piece of sticky board with homespun, and then I did the stitching on the sticky board. I did 3 covered buttons, and I took some fabric and rolled it over so that you can see the edges and glued that down. It's cute.
The easel came from Michael's a while back.
Yep.
Okay.
And then for a finish this week, I finished stitching this a couple weeks ago. What is that? Autumn Leaves from Prairie Schooler?
Okay. A Prairie Schooler autumn pattern.
It's Autumn Leaves. So anyway, this tray hangs in my kitchen, and I had bought this tray at Hobby Lobby a couple of years ago, and it originally was red with a Christmas saying. I painted it black, and then I painted it white. So, and the beads were all on it and everything. And then I just added a bow and a fall pick at the top, and it's mounted on sticky board with homespun on the back. Sticky, sticky, sticky board.
I recommend, so you guys, when the season's over, go to Hobby Lobby and look through the clearance and see if there's anything that, you know, it's probably cute as it is, but if you paint it over it or you just attach stitching to it, it's an economical way to dress something up.
Okay,
Ooh.
and then this morning,
You finished it?
yep, I got up early this morning and I finished it. So this will go on my vintage window.
Okay, this is Bent Creek Autumn Row. Again, sorry for the lighting today. You use Colonial Copper for those pumpkins,
Yes,
correct?
and the colors are on Instagram and on my Facebook page, and they will be on my blog when I finish it.
This
I
is
just
probably
didn't
a
have
really
time
easy
this morning to finish it.
stitch, right? Because it was...
Yeah, it was quick. I just started it this week, didn't I?
Yeah, this is one of your new starts.
Mm.
Oh,
Yep.
Didn't even know.
So, it's cute.
Swap up.
I don't know if you can see the things that I changed for fall behind us, but it looks really cute.
People were asking too about the sweater pumpkins. Yes, she made them. Swipe up. I'm popular too today. Sweater pumpkins. She gets sweaters at Goodwill and makes pumpkins. Okay. Tutorial
Or
coming
Chelsea's
soon.
Closet, whatever I find.
Yeah, sometimes. Oh gosh.
I'm kidding.
All right. My whips now, or do you already do your whips? Because I don't have
Yeah.
any finishes.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so this week I worked more on PC Pumpkin Hollow Farms.
I was bad and didn't work on mine.
I got the tree done. I did the top border. Gosh, sorry guys about the lighting.
Oh, and of course you got 2 going on one piece of fabric.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm doing this Spooky
Good
String
Lord.
by Lizzie Kate. Yeah, I gave you like no room. Right here. And then vertically, I have the Autumn ABCs by Little House Needleworks. I'm absolutely in love with this. I haven't
Goes
wanted to
quick.
put it down. Yeah. That is my whips this week. That's what I worked on because I was
Mine's
obsessed
already
with
up on my
this.
shutter. I'm so glad I did it last year. Now we have to find her a shutter.
I've got to find a shutter or some other way to do it.
Okay, so for me, for Witchy Wednesday,
The never-ending apron is done.
Yes. Her dress is done. I have a witch. The only thing she's missing is her legs.
Oh my.
So
Okay, so now you're never
Really?
gonna be able to unsee this because I just looked at this. I thought these were was her chest.
Somebody else said that too. Or that it looks like an owl.
Okay, but that's her waist down there.
Do you see it?
And
It looks like an owl.
Oh, yeah, it does. Okay, so now you'll never unsee that, but this is a bigger piece.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the one that she was stitching
I started this last year.
vertically.
No,
Okay.
I was going around for the white, up and down.
Right,
for
the up and
apron.
down for the dress, they said.
Yeah, the black part.
Yeah.
And it's hickory sticks.
Hick sticks. This was a new start this week.
Mm-hmm.
I want to show what it's supposed to look like first.
I did change the colors.
This is Bank Creek Happy Christmas Row. Remember, she's got that window. This goes up on the window, right?
Mm-hmm. It's a vintage window.
So she has changed. So the letters weren't supposed to be filled in, so she filled those in, and then
Yes.
she's changed the top color. She'll post all that once she's done with them.
I did try to do black and white alternating in the lines around the top, but I didn't think it looked good, so I ripped it out. Otherwise, I would be much further.
Oh, you started working on this again.
Yes, I did a little bit. I took this to the park one day with the boys and did some of the leaves and
This is Boo and Ba.
yeah,
Yeah,
with
Boo and
the
Bobby.
needle and thread.
And this pumpkin, this was the pumpkin that started the talk about how she does her thread. This one, she started, you go round and round with this one.
It shows your variegation better.
Yes, we complete each X at a time.
Mm-hmm. All the time. Even if I'm using DMC, I stitch that way. I don't know why, but maybe it's because of the way we stitch.
Okay. And then I got some haul this week. Last week I got this too, and I forgot to show it, so I just wanted to show it now.
That was from Down Sunshine Lane.
Hocus Pocus Halloween by Heart and Hand. It's a small, and I love it. It's supposed to be finished the same, like interchangeable with the one that I got last July, I think, or whenever this came out, that patriotic
You
one.
could do that like in a tart pan, or you could do it on top of one of those olive buckets like I did with that,
Oh, that'd be cute.
the sheep.
And then I wanted to show, I got some floss from Needle Case Goodies, and I got, this is the summer floss, so if you go to her Etsy shop and you'll see, these would be the colors that you'd receive for the summer.
Like for your patriotic stitching.
And then for
Christmas in July.
Christmas in July, and now she also has listed her fall colors. Sorry for the crinkling. This is the
Oh my
Christmas
goodness,
in
look at
July.
how pretty. So pretty.
Okay.
So you can switch out colors or whatever you want to do with them.
Okay. And now this week, you want to show yours first?
Sure.
We had so many people send us such generous and beautiful gifts, so we just want to show a little bit. So this is from Sherry. Sherry made these for Mom. They're little candle holder pieces, right? That she
To
had.
decorate a candle, and she used the stitch dots from the Chalk on the Farm. So both of the trucks, and one of them is with Ronnie,
Right.
and her name is Sherry, and she was so nice to send those.
And
I
so
love 'em.
she could put them on a tree, but she's going to keep them up all year round. So she just attaches them to her.
Yep, they were hanging on my Chalk on the Farm piece,
Okay.
and they're amazing. Thank you so much.
And then Jordan from Basic Stitches, from an Etsy shop. It's called Amanda Lawley Designs. She had these customized for us, the little cutting boards.
Isn't
This
that
one
cute?
says the Carter Coop, and then it's blue on the side. And then Mom's says Farmhouse to decorate in our kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so
So
much.
cute.
I absolutely
Yes.
love them.
And we'll link that Etsy shop and also Basic Stitches Flosstube below. Thank you.
Okay. And then from Terry, she sent this adorable card. And I was so excited to open this.
It's so
For
pretty.
Mr. Cash. Beautiful colors. Beautiful. Thank you so much.
That's very pretty. That's a lot of work.
Absolutely.
Very nice.
And then Debbie, we had just
It's your tag. It's
It's
not
my
your underwear.
tag. It's not my butt. looking for more viewers. Just kidding. Debbie sent Cash a cute outfit. Debbie was the one who made the 2 quilts. The circular chicken one that you guys saw in the picture in the video last time, and his like farm-y quilt with the barn and everything. Sent him this cute outfit with a little elephant on the butt, and then fabric for the girls to stitch on, and charts that they can do, and then these for us to finish.
Very cute.
There's 2 of them. So we need to get back into quilting. We were talking about today about...
We're going to cut out some fall quilts. This is pretty. This would be a cute table runner.
Yeah. It's upside down, but yeah. She doesn't have her glasses on. She wishes I was sitting right here so she could elbow
She's
me.
going to go hungry at lunch today.
It's not funny. All right, and then Rita... Sorry, guys. Rita sent us some duplicate charts.
So we'll be giving them away to you.
Yes, and...
She made him a scrapbook that is, oh my god, it's amazing.
Look at this. And then, I mean, it's chock full. Look at that. Welcome to the Carter Group. And just, I mean...
And it's all like paper pieced, and it's just, it's awesome.
It is, I'm...
Cash is a lucky boy.
He is. I'm very excited to fill this up, and I don't know. I was just amazed that I said it like a stranger could know. I mean, this is something that I would have, you know, picked out, and all of this stuff is, I mean, this gingham, this is like to a T me right here. I know it's for Cash. I know it's for Cash, but so thank you so much. Everything. Thank you. We appreciate it all.
Yes.
I don't know. We are very lucky and very blessed to have all of you in our lives. You feel like family. You're all his aunties and... I was going to say grandmas, but aunties works.
I might knock out your chair for them.
All right. What else do we have?
I don't think anything.
Are you sure? Oh, we have a winner from last week. So we were giving away Barbie pedal pusher. She has an Etsy pedal pusher.
And we forgot to tell you last week, too, that she's running a sale for 15% off in her
Etsy shop
until the 4th of September. But we did link it below in our video last week.
Yes. So it's still good until the 4th of September. So go in and check her out. She has some beautiful patterns. The pattern that we were giving away last week was called 5 Little Pumpkins. The winner of that is Laurel Peace. So Laurel, if you could get a hold of us, we have an email listed below or on Instagram, private message, however you feel comfortable getting a hold of us.
Email's probably easiest.
Correct.
And then this week, we have
Little House
Farmhouse Christmas, the first one. And this was from Goober's Ma on Instagram. She sent us a few charts to give away. Right.
So what are they going to answer?
What do you want them to answer?
Oh, now it's back on me.
We sit down here and I become brainless.
We both do. Have we done Christmas whips? How many Christmas whips you got going?
Didn't we? Because didn't we have to show them?
Oh. Oh, yeah, because you forgot Hunter's stocking. Yeah, okay, perfect.
All right, just let us know if you decorate for fall. And if you've started yet. So, we're all about the fall decorating.
Is that a good question?
I don't know. You think of something.
No, that's good.
Did you have a monkey when you were growing?
We've already answered that, Priscilla. You and Laura's grandpa were 2 of 3. Okay, so just answer if you decorate for fall or what you're looking forward to. Just leave a comment below. That's okay, too. We love hearing
Tell us
from
something
you.
about fall. Your favorite fall tradition. How about that?
Perfect. Sounds good. I would like to read those as well. That's all I have. So
Okay, so hopefully next week I will be showing you the new Chalk on the Farm. Look for more sneak peeks this coming week. We are going to continue on all of our stitch-alongs, and those are listed below, and our days of the week that we stitch. And hopefully we'll be showing you a fall quilt soon, too.
Yeah.
And
thank you to everyone who's joined in on PC Pumpkin Hollow Farms. I love seeing your progress and your updates. Thank you for tagging us. Love it.
And hopefully this week I'm going to have another recipe too if you have a lot of peppers in your garden at this time. What we like to do with our peppers. And I will hopefully post that recipe this week.
What do we like to do with our peppers?
Sausage and peppers pasta.
Okay. I'm good. Do you want to test it out today?
Follow us on Instagram at Priscilla Blaine, at Chelsea356, Priscilla's2000 on Facebook, and Priscilla's2000.blogspot.com.
Not Gaia Shiri.
Right, where you'll see more of everything you see here. And be diligent and change your passwords on your social media often. And that was one of the reasons why we took our emails off too, just in case that was...
So I created a whole new email for you guys to contact us. Better than using our personal emails and you guys having to email two people. Now you just email us, and we both have it on our phones, tablets, etc., and we can check it and get to it immediately. That's it. Thank you again for joining us. Thank you for all the kind words and everything that you say.
And the subscribers. And to enter this, tell us your favorite fall tradition, be a subscriber, like the video, and hit that notification bell so you get notifications when we have a new video.
Do I need to do a cash flash today? He's always got grumpy face when I take him out of here. We got to start the video with him out or something like that.
And if you get your inspiration from us, tag my blog. We'd love to see your work. And thanks for everyone that watches, subscribes, and likes our videos.
Say hi. No. He was cooing, and I posted a picture of him smiling and talking earlier this week. So thank you everyone who told me that he's going to be like talking before he's 3 months old. I appreciate it. He's out. All right, guys, we will see you next week. Again, hopefully we will get that garden video up.
Yes, hopefully this week. And if you can't do it, I might have to have Hunter help me do it.
Oh, gosh. All right, guys, we will see you next week.
Bye.